I'm studying a lot of things here. I'm working on my book manuscript, which is called Bedlam and Parnassus, the Institutionalization of Mid-Century American Poetry. Right now, or for the past month, I've been looking at the Robert Lowell papers for the most part, though in the last few days I've started to look at the Ezra Pound collection a lot too. I find that there are really sort of two ways that I work, at least, and that both are necessary, though they're quite different. There are certain materials that before I ever came to Austin, I knew the Harry Ransom Center had. For instance, there's a poem called Shaving from Robert Lowell's last book, a book called Day by Day. There are drafts of that poem. I know it's a poem that I'm very interested in. I knew the Harry Ransom Center had those drafts, so one of the first things I did when I got here was to request that folder and to look at the pages and pages of drafts that the Harry Ransom Center has that give a kind of history of the poem from Lowell's earliest drafts to the more finished ones that resemble the version of the poem that's in the book. So that's one kind of process that I have here. It's a fairly straightforward one. I know there's something I'm interested in. I spend a long time looking very carefully at very minuscule variations and things that I know ahead of time I'll be interested in. But I also think it's important just to get sort of lost in the archive. I mean, there is so much, and I think that if all you were to do, or if all I was to do, was to look at the things I knew ahead of time that I'd be interested in, that I'd miss other interesting things that you sort of discover along the way.